In today's video, we're going to be showing you a couple DIY gifts that you can make for Mother's Day. It is getting to that time of year where Mother's Day is right around the corner. So these are a couple gifts that aren't super hard to make or super expensive, but still something that all moms will appreciate. So if you want to see how to create some of these things, go ahead and keep watching. Also, can I just talk about how stoked I was to have my best friend Ashley and her roommate Natalie, who is now my new friend, in town for Easter weekend, which is when we filmed this video and made all this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Also, sorry for the difference in the quality of like this shot versus the shots from the rest of the video. I shot this with my new Canon that just came, it actually came on the day that we filmed. But my other one was shot with my old Nikon, so there's going to be a little bit of a difference here. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, that intro was super long. But if you want to see how to create some DIY Mother's Day gifts, go ahead and keep watching. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and heat your soap base in the microwave in 30-second intervals until it is all nice and melted. Now our soap base came in a box of about 32 soap base cubes, I guess, and so the night before I went ahead and cut 16 of those up and put them in our glass container, and then you just want to heat those through and make sure that there are no chunks like you'll see in our footage here. We got some chunks, and so we had to put it back in the microwave for 30 seconds and make sure everything was all melted. Honestly, this soap base does not smell the greatest by itself, so when it first came out of the microwave, we were a little shocked, but that is what this next step is for. You're going to go ahead and take 4 to 6 drops of your lemon essential oil, depending on how strong you want the scent to be, and you're just going to pop those right into your soap base here. Make sure you stir very thoroughly for that. And then you're going to add the dried zest of 2 lemons. So what I did was I just zested the lemons the night before, and then left them in the bowl on the counter to dry overnight, and then we're just pouring it into our soap base here. This smells so delicious, and it adds a really cool texture and a really cool look to your soap.
Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
It's camera, not TV.
But my mom
This is the internet.
We have a smart TV. You can watch this kind of stuff on the TV.
I don't have that.
I'm not important enough. Science.
The next thing you're going to do is take your yellow soap dye and add about 3 to 5 drops of that into your soap base, depending on how saturated you want the yellow color to be in your soap. Make sure you stir this very thoroughly because you want all the color to be evenly distributed throughout the soap. You don't want it to be streaky or anything like that. So make sure you stir very well.
It's like me all the time when I'm trying to chug up stuff.
Did you see the bubble? It's bubble. Oh my gosh.
So apparently, if you're lucky, you can get some bubbles coming out of the stirring process. I don't know. So like I said, be patient with the stirring process. It will take a long time to get the color distributed evenly.
I'm getting bubble tunnel.
You want someone else to stir?
Yes.
I tried to stir and you're like, no, I'm fatigued. Can you stir better than me?
Once you're all done stirring, you can go ahead and take your soap base and pour it into your molds, allowing it to set for at least an hour. We got our soap molds in a pack of like 4 on one plastic sheet at Hobby Lobby for like $2. You can really use any shape you want. We just used like the classic rectangle soap bar shape. I don't know, but you can use whatever you find in your craft store.
You're laughing at me. Oh, okay. You're laughing at that. Great.
To start off this project, you're going to measure out and melt 3/4 of a cup of organic coconut oil in a glass bowl. So we just went ahead and spooned it into our measuring cup, and then from there we tossed that into our glass bowl and melted it in the microwave. Next, you're going to add the zest of 2 lemons like in our last project, but it does not have to be dried. And then you're going to add 8 to 10 drops of lemon essential oil. The reason there's more essential oil in this one is to kind of counteract the heavier scent of the coconut oil. Next, you're just going to want to stir everything well to make sure that the ingredients are thoroughly combined. This is because the next step after this is to add the sugar, and it's a lot harder to stir then.
Oh, where my spoon went? It's hot.
So be careful, because if you stir too enthusiastically, you get hot oil on your arm. Next, you can go ahead and pour in your 2 cups of sugar and then stir to combine that with the other ingredients. Now, the key to this is to not pour all the sugar in at once. You want to pour a little bit and then stir, pour a little and stir, so on and so forth until all the sugar is gone. Now, the amount of sugar you add really is based on how coarse you like your sugar scrubs. I like mine pretty coarse, and so I would put more sugar than some other people, but if you don't like it as coarse, you like it a little more wet and oily, then you can go ahead and either not use as much sugar, or you can pour in some extra oil like we ended up doing here.
Great going!
unfortunate. So maybe have
Unfortunate spoon.
2 spoons. It's a thought.
Metal spoon.
Maybe use a metal spoon. I might break it, you know, I'm really strong.
Oh, yeah, it's all that weightlifting.
There you go. Book lifting. Have a snack.
Thanks for handing me like the dirtiest end, so I have to like maneuver my hand around it.
Well, I was holding the clean end, sorry.
Beware of breaking spoons in the stirring process. So this stirring process does take quite a while like the last thing, but when you're all done, you can go ahead and pop it into these cute little individual jars. We got ours at Hobby Lobby because they always have a great selection there for not too much money, but go ahead and pop it into those, clean off the edges so there's nothing hindering closing the jar, and then pop the lid on and the scrub is good to go.
Cool.
Awesome. We're so DIY-rific.
I'm so sorry I don't have footage of this, but the stuff on this list is just stuff that we added to make a full pampering kit for our moms.
Alright, so we finished all the little craft thingies that we're doing in here. Oh, sorry, we probably need lids for everybody. We already put the scrubs in there, and of course that doesn't fit, so I can't. That looks really stupid. So we've got our little soaps that we wrapped in plastic wrap, so we're going to go ahead and toss those in. And little nail polishes and nail files and stuff.
Don't break it. Mine
Thanks,
is
I'm
like
really
it's
smart.
broken.
Alright, so there are our jars that we had to clean the sticky off of, but super cute, really easy stuff that you can do DIY for your mom for Mother's Day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Stir.
Stir it.
On the
Stir
other
it. Stir it up.
Stir it up.
So at 2:24, we will have soap.
Well, we have soap now. It's just not.
At 2:24, we will have hard soap. Is it Pyrex?
I don't know.
Then it's not right.
I didn't buy it.
You're wrong.
No!
You wrong!
I'll be in charge of this.
I did it for as long as you're supposed to do it.
Well, clearly, she had a... I don't know.
What, Ashley? A better microwave?
It was because it was in a Pyrex bowl.
Yes.
Oh, that is it.
It's all the Pyrex.
You and your stupid brand names.
You tried. It's okay.